Alright, so we're back on Roller Coaster Tycoon, and I said I would come back and on one of my videos and go over what I would do for my park. This is just a regular scenario. Um, if you come up and look at it, this is the main scenario that's the easiest for anybody to have at least 35 so many guests in your park within a certain amount of time. Park rating of at least a certain number. If it's around 600, usually that means it is, if it's around 600, usually that means that it's just an average. So as long as you hit that time frame at that rating, you are fine. Now, if it says 700, must stay above 700, then that's a lot tougher because you got to do everything almost perfect. The higher the guests, no big deal. Again, this is basic video, but I just thought I'd share my park. I've spent basically, if you look at it, I'm on year 2, started from scratch. You see that right there. In 5 years, most parks start at 0, so I'm over almost at 1100 and rising. And so you look at it, the park, and I'm zooming out. A lot of open space, so I have a lot I can do to really improve it. But I'm going to kind of give a general layout of what's easy and quick. And I dropped my phone for a second. And this is kind of how the generic works. Those are kiosks. The great thing about a kiosk is that you can set prices on it. Umbrellas, you want to set those suckers high. Because when it rains, they'll pay whatever price you put on there. You put on $30. I don't generally do that because I find that that's a little overpriced, even for me. But if it's raining, 14, $15, that's your money maker in this game. And then, of course, the other thing I do is if you can set a price on the park, you set it around $55 to $58 per ticket, and people will pay that generally pretty quickly right from the start. So then, this is a general how-to on how to do an average board to get so many people within a certain rating. Now, I have everything spread out. Again, I'm only in year 2, so I have a long ways to go. I have I guess I can turn some of that stuff back on. You have different settings you can do. But I have a little mini golf course right there. That is, people generally like that. I got most water things they like. That's like coaster type water things. You have like a drop. They love coasters, generic coasters that you can make from the settings. You go down here, hit that. The middle one is the coaster, and then you hit those. The preset coasters they generally like. Anything more severe than that you make yourself, they they fear it and will not like it. So in general, that's what you want to do. Got coasters spread out throughout. Got a swing ship, that's inverted swing ship, that's their favorite ship. I have another water ride there. As you can see, kiosks spread out, bathrooms. The other nice thing about a bathroom, and this is kind of silly, but I always set my bathrooms around 30. And if the park is free, then I set them at 40. People generally will pay that to go to the bathroom. They won't pay much more than that, and they'll hold it and be very unhappy. Not a good thing to make people unhappy. But then I have a little coaster right there, generic. I have a little motion simulator. They love those. By the time I get this thing where it needs to be, there'll be about 3 or 4 of them throughout the park. So inverse ship, motion simulator, coaster, water rides. I have a little maze right here. I have a corkscrew coaster, one of the more extreme ones. One of the more maxed they like. Got another coaster there. Of course, when you go to theme parks, you think of shops. So every shop that I can put in there is set up pretty much. I make a path that goes generally around the outside of the park in a big square, almost always in a square, so the people don't get lost as easily. Haunted houses they like. There's a movie theater they like. And then, of course, I had another coaster there, another coaster here. A fun house. Another set of shops. A witch's wheel. Dodgems. I've always liked Dodgems myself, so that's why I put those there. They're not the most popular. Another water ride. Again, one of the things to really add ratings, like if it's going for... there's the park rating. I'm at $9.99, which is max. But if you're going for... I'm looking at the wrong thing. Over here. You're looking at park value. When you have a park that wants park value, how I have it set up right now is around 200. Now it does go up and down. If you got a 3-4 year and I keep this how it is, it will literally drop to about 150,000. So you have to keep improving the park until you hit your time. That's not our goal. And the one thing that really adds park value, when you're going for that goal for park value, having rides go over rides on top of rides. So I'll have 3 or 4 rides that might be overlapping each other, and the pass will come down. That will generally bring it up. And then you come back here, always have a carousel, always have a Ferris wheel, and then we're back to the beginning. And then here's the other thing. As you see my path, I'm going to do some things here. I'm going to invisible the scenery and the rides. Balloons are always fun because you can pop them. And they make a little popping sound. But you look at it. I guess I can put the scenery back on. I will do that in a minute. But at the entrance, I have every single ride, every single shop there. Obviously, you got a square, so you have 4 sides. I have my shops here. Then you come over here. Again, it's moving slower because it's zoomed out some. I have another set of shops on this side right here. Got shops set up on this back side, on the opposite side of the wall. The pathway. As you can see, nice big square. It's always fun to watch because when everything's invisible, the rides and the scenery is invisible. You see the coasters going up without a track. And the other cool thing is, and it's really stupid, but if somebody's using the bathroom and you put the scenery invisible, then you can actually see the people in the bathrooms, and it's kind of dumb, but it's funny. And then you come over here on this side. And then again, I have a bunch of shops set up. I'm pretty sure I have them set up about right in here. Yep, there they are. I have them set up right there, left spaces so I can put rides here and have the pathways go in here. Again, this just been 2 years. It takes a lot of time to get set up just basically. It did have a original path. The path was this whole thing. And then there was more path right here, path here, path here. And there was paths that went around and over here and over here. People would get lost, trust me. In this game, people are stupid. There was paths here. I deleted all the paths and started from scratch, make a nice simple square. Now, when I get enough people, I will actually have a path that goes across here. Somehow, somewhere around here, I'll have it going clear across right down the middle. I'll have another one going across this way. So that way it's kind of a square inside, or a cross inside the square. And then I can put more rides. And then I'm almost out of battery, so just chilling it out. But then the other thing is you want handymans. when you do it, you have a path, or you have different men. So then you can do individual. And as you can see, that's his section right there to clean, is that section right there. And when you have handymen, those are the cleaners. Mechanics are the ones that fixes the rides when they break down. Again, they all each have a path, mainly where the rides are. You kind of change and add as you go, obviously. The handymen, you don't want to cover a lot of space. The mechanics, they can cover, they usually give them about 3 to 6 rides, depending on the spacing. It's about already raining. And you come over here to one of the shops, the kiosks, and when it starts raining, which it is right now, you'll start seeing that money just go flat. See, there's $14.20. See, there you go. They're starting to add up. Have some 90 cents. Yeah, and the pricing really shoots up. Anyway, this is kind of a general park. So, again, I would show more. I like doing that, and then I also like to tap on the ride, zoom out on the ride itself, and then you put it on the coaster, and it will show the coaster, and it will show the path, and you can also watch it here. And I just really enjoy doing that sometimes. And that is my video of my park. This is a Belgium Six Flags, so there's a lot of things already open up from the start. There's a lot more I can say about it, but that's just kind of a general how I like to do it and how I'm usually very successful with it. So anytime I do parks like this, I mean, it can take several hours to do a park to complete the goal, and then there's stupid things I like to do with it. But that's a general way I like to do it. Now, again, I'm going to be covering a whole bunch of topics at the beginning, see who has interest, who doesn't. And then as I find topics that people are interested in, I will do more on those topics. If you like this topic, leave comments in the comment section. If you cannot comment, then let me know. Email, I don't care. And I would love to get feedback. You guys are, I'm very grateful you guys are watching my videos and getting to know me. And I'm getting to know you. And I'll be sharing a lot more interests. Let me know what else you guys are interested in. I like doing puzzles, and I like keeping track of where I'm at as I go, so I'll share some of that. And just letting you guys into my life a little bit. I have a daughter. My name is Joe, and I won't be showing any videos with her, at least not right now, unless she'd want to. But my private life is my private life. My general life is I'm pretty open. So anyway, you guys take care and God bless.